Sorry about the cut-off, guys. That stupid idiot of Owen made me do that cut-off because he's not looking up Flight Radar 24, so I had to look it up myself. Alright, about to depart now is this Logan Air Edinburgh RG145, which is waiting for full clearance for the Edinburgh Airport team, and it's going to be going off to Stornoway, because I had to check that. We've also got Qatar coming, which is about to leave for Doha in Qatar, probably. But anyways, we're probably going to have an arrival coming in before that plane can taxi. Here comes an Norwegian Boeing 737-800 going off to Oslo or Copenhagen, which is probably Copenhagen or in Stockholm, I don't know yet. Somewhere maybe in Sweden or something, I don't know where it is off to. But it might be going to one of those two places, but not Oslo, because the last Norwegian plane went to Oslo. But I'll put it down in the description down below for you to read. And here it is taxiing. There goes this Embraer RG145 off to Stornoway. And Qatar Boeing 787-8 is also coming to head to Doha. And there comes this Logan airplane taxiing onto the runway to take off. Qatar will be our last plane of the day, probably, unless we get another landing, which we'll probably not have, because I don't see anything coming. Off goes this Logan airplane, about to leave, but it's just waiting on the runway for full clearance for takeoff, while I get a beautiful picture of this Boeing 787-8 by Qatar Airways. Up close for the first time, which is really exciting. There goes that plane away off, and here comes Qatar coming along in too. I'll not do a picture like that, I'll just keep it like that. Get a good picture like this maybe. As I'll wait to get the full plane in of the Dreamliner. That should be a good picture for the fun deal maybe. Or I can use that BA Better World picture for the first fun deal and this one for the second fun deal. I think I'll do that. There's Norwegian also on the runway to take off. And then after this we'll have to get the bus back to the Gale or Maybury, wherever the bus times are at. Right, ready to go is Norwegian Boeing 737-800, probably going to Copenhagen. I've never had to do a cut-off in a Planespotting video yet, but I've had to because of Owen. There goes that plane into the skies. Qatar, our final plane of the day. Let's have a quiet moment to see this takeoff. Wow, that's the end of our Planespotting session, guys. Now let's make our way to Ratho Station and get the bus home. That's what I've been like when Owen didn't just start looking at Frights Trader 24 and playing his stupid, idiotic, bloody hell, Jesus Christ game. I am still this! Enjoy this montage till we get to Maybury Road or the Giles Centre. Here comes the 900 coming, and our bus the 71. 900 is stopping. It has no number, but it has a 40 years livery, which looks pretty good. Anyways, here's our bus arriving to take us to Giles Centre. Running a bit late, but at least we made it. Alright, we're now leaving Grathel Station now and making our way back to Giles Centre. Sorry for talking, guys. I was just really silly that I forgot I was doing a montage. I'll catch you when we get to Giles Centre. Thank you.
Thank you very much, driver.
Alright, so we've now made it to Giles Roundabout at the tram stop. There goes our bus 589 away to Giles Centre on the 71. And there goes our bus away into the distance. Owen and Andy are still on board there, getting off at the Giles because it's easier for them. Anyways, it's time to end the video there. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Really did you enjoy? And the full front. At the front of the bus, I had the whole upper deck to myself because Owen, Andy and Michael were downstairs. But anyways, we will see you in the next episode, guys. Goodbye, guys. See ya.